Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in this morning, I want to tell you about my experience in program my love school, that is IDN, or Islamic Development Network. The program is IDN Mengajar. In this program, I was assigned to teach and looking for experience. Why I looking for experience? Okay, because experience is very expensive. Because experience is very important. Okay, so in this program IDN Mengajar, I was assigned to teach in another school in S Java. Okay, in this program, I was assigned to teach and looking for experience in Blitar S Java. In this program, I teach and looking for experience in SMK Negeri 1 Kademangan. Okay. This is SMK Negeri 1 Kademangan Blitar S Java. Now I want to tell you about my experience in Blitar, or my experience in SMK Negeri 1 Kademangan. Okay, first in Friday 8 February 2019. In this day is the day of my going to Blitar. Okay, I am going to Blitar at 8 February 2019. I'm going to Blitar. I was assigned with two friends. First from TKJB, that is my friend from TKJB, that is Irsyad Muhammad Fawaz. The second from my friend from TKJB, that is Fauzan Fadilah. Okay, in this program, I was assigned to teach, and I looking for experience with two friends, that is Irsyad and Fauzan. Okay. Before we go to Blitar, we take picture together with Mas Bram. Okay. After we take picture, we going to Citra Indah Jonggol. We were bring with motorcycle IDN, that is my friend, there is Hanif, Uday, and Akmal. Okay, we will bring with motorcycle from IDN, from my law school IDN to Citra Indah City Jonggol. Okay, this is Gapura from Citra Indah City. Okay. After we arrive in Citra Indah City, we're going to Terminal Kampung Rambutan. First, I'm going to Citra Indah City with motorcycle. After that, after we arrive in Citra Indah City, we go to Terminal Kampung Rambutan, Jakarta. Okay, this is the route. This is the route from Citra Indah City to Terminal Kampung Rambutan, Jakarta. We go to Terminal Kampung Rambutan with Grab. Okay. Next, this is bus we are use. That is Rosalia Indah. There is Rosalia Indah VIP executive class. We arrive in Terminal Kampung Rambutan from Citra Indah City at 1 o'clock p.m. and we stand by in Terminal Kampung Rambutan City or wait the bus. The bus is coming at 2 o'clock p.m. Okay, this is route to Blitar from Terminal Kampung Rambutan, Jakarta. On this way, we was in the bus. We was play handphone and sleep. After that, play handphone, sleep, play handphone, sleep. In the bus, we get free food from PT Rosalia Indah City. From Nike, we traveled for 19 hours from Jakarta, from Terminal Kampung Rambutan to PO Rosalia Indah Blitar. Starting from 2 o'clock p.m. until 9 and half o'clock a.m. in Saturday, 9 February 2019. Next, in Saturday, 9 February 2019. This day is first day in Blitar. We arrive at 9 and half o'clock p.m. half o'clock a.m. We were immediately picked up by one of the teacher from SMK Negeri 1 Kademangan. His name is Mr. Zainuddin. We had after that we had breakfast with him, and immediately we went to school. Okay, this is office SMK 1 Kademangan. When we arrived at school, we were welcomed by the head of the department at his school office. In the office, we discuss the activity that we will carry on. The activity start at 11 o'clock am. Okay. After we discuss in this office SMK 1 Kademangan, we going to the home kos-kosan. We giving kos-kosan are for sleep and for take bed. The kos-kosan the home is shortly from SMK Negeri 1 Kademangan. After we prepare, we take bed in home or kos-kosan. We go to SMK Negeri 1 Kademangan for start the activity. Okay, the activity start at 11 o'clock am until 3 o'clock p.m. Okay. In this day, the activity is first introduction and sharing. After we introduction and sharing, we start the activity that is learning. Okay, first day in guitar we start learning from switching Cisco. Okay, this is documentation in this day. First we introduction and sharing about myself and my friend self and my law school self, and after introduction we sharing about we school IDN and start learn Cisco switching. In this day the speaker is my friend from TKJB, that is Irsad Muhammad Fawaz. I'm and Fauzan in this day for troubleshooting only. Okay. We learning until 3 o'clock. Next Sunday 10 February 2019. This day is second day in guitar. In this day the activity start from 8 o'clock am until 4 o'clock p.m. The activity in this day is subnetting and switching Cisco and routing Cisco. Okay. In this day we are just learning. Okay, this is documentation for me in this day. First we learn Cisco in this day. First we learn Cisco switching. After that we learn subnetting. Uh, After that, we learn Cisco routing until 4 o'clock p.m. Okay, in this day, the speaker switching Cisco is my friend, that is Irsad Muhammad Fawaz, and uh, the speaker from subnetting and Cisco routing is I'm Mike, and Fauzan he just troubleshooting. Okay, this is documentation. This is student, and in this room that is teacher and student. Student is next. Another next in Monday, 11 February 2019. This day is third day in Blitar, and in this day is very memorable day. Why? Because this day is the last day we we teach, and we looking for experience teaching in SMK Negeri 1 Kademang. This day is very memorable day because the last day, but not but not last day, for we left in Blitar. In this day, the activity time tomorrow start from 8 o'clock a.m. until 4 o'clock p.m. Okay. In this day, the activity is first for full routing Cisco. The speaker is I'm, and the last we give away. We give away and take picture together, and last is closing. Okay, this day is very memorable day. Okay, first we learning Cisco routing. Okay, this is documentation for I. This is the third day or last day we learning in SMK 1 Kademangan. Okay. Next is giveaway. We give book from the winner. From the winner to the people, from the winner people who can answer subnet, who can answer subnetting question. Okay. Before we cross the activity or the program Aiden mengajar in SMK 1 Kademangan Blitar, as Java, we ask testimonial from participants. Okay, this is testimonial from participant from Brian Putra, next from Ririn Agustina, next from Rizky Utem. Okay. Because in this day is the last day, we we learn and we teach in SMK Negeri 1 Katimungan. We take picture together. Okay, this is picture, and in this picture there is teacher and student from SMK 1 Katimungan. Okay, we take picture together. After we take picture, we closing. Okay, I have a video closing. The closing, I am a student from SMK Negeri 1 Kalimantan. Okay, this is video closing. Speaker in closing this video in closing is the name is Anwar. Okay. Okay. Next is Tuesday, 12 February 2019. Okay. This day is very memorable day. Because after we learn, we take experience, we full the assignment, we take refreshing, we walk the way in guitar. Okay, so this day, Tuesday, 12 February 2019, we are refreshing. We go to beach in guitar. We using the Grab from my home or kos-kosan. We using Grab. We start going to beach in Blitar in the morning. Okay, this is first beach when we are. This is Tambak Rejo Beach. Okay, are we going to Tambak Rejo Beach? Next, after we are in Tambak Rejo Beach, we just take picture. After that, we just take picture and eat. After that, we going to the second beach, that is Pasir Putih Beach, Blitar. Okay. In this day, we just refreshing We just take picture, not eat culinary food, not swim and nada. We just take picture. Okay. And in the night, we going to alun-alun Blitar at Java. Okay. Next is the last day in Blitar at 13 February 2019. Okay, this is the last day. This is the last day. We in Blitar as Java. Okay, this day is this day is the last day, and we and this day we turn back to the home. Okay, in Blitar we have many experience. We have very much experience in Blitar. Example, experience for teach, experience for travel, much experience in very much experience in this program in Blitar. Okay, next presentation. The next presentation, I want to presentation about social media. Okay, social media is the collective of online communication channels dedicated to community-based input, interaction, content sharing, and collaboration. Social media, example website and application dedicated to forums, microblogging, social networking, social bookmaking, social collection, and wikis are among the different types of social. So in this presentation, I want to explain about social media, social media trend in this year. Okay, first, social media is Facebook. The social networking service Facebook was founded in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg with his friend from Harvard University. Facebook revealed that its active users have reached more than 88 million per month or per year. The amount is will continue to increase. Until now, Facebook has been downloaded. Until now, Facebook has been downloaded less than 1 billion times talk at the Play Store. Users Facebook can make uh, user user Facebook can make friends, exchange message, and can help groups with similar interests. Okay, next is WhatsApp. WhatsApp in 2015, WhatsApp announced that it had more than uh, more than 900 million active users worldwide. This application can be used in various operating systems such as Android, iOS, BlackBerry, and another. At present, the there at present there are already 1 billion people downloading this application. 1 billion people downloading this application from the Google Play Store. This application is used for free by using an internet connection. Okay. Next is Instagram. Instagram is a photos and videos sharing application that has been downloaded 1 billion times from Play Store. This application is one of the application most often used by smartphone owners in Indonesia. In Indonesia, active Instagram user reach more than 45 million people. Indonesia is also a country with the most Instagram story creators in the world. Okay, next is Line. Line is one of the most widely used messaging application. This application has been downloaded by 500 million people. The first application released in 2011 month. The first position in the free application category in 42 countries such as Japan, Taiwan, Spain, Russia, and others. The application was developed by the Line Corporation developer and has been used by around 101 million people in 230 countries in the world. The application can be used to send text, send picture, send videos, and send voice message. Okay, next is Twitter. Twitter is an application same as Facebook. In Twitter, you can uh, in Twitter you can sharing videos, sharing photos, sharing syntax, and another. Twitter same Facebook or Instagram. Uh, Twitter founded from Twitter founded with no. Twitter first founded in America. Okay. Next is BlackBerry Messenger or BBM. BlackBerry Messenger is an instant messaging application created founded by BlackBerry Limited developers. This application has been downloaded by 100 million people. BBM or BlackBerry Messenger had become the best messaging application in the past few years, especially when BBM was officially used for cross-platforms, namely iOS. namely iOS. However, the users are slowly shifting to longer using BBM and switching to similar applications and WhatsApp. Next is YouTube. YouTube is a video sharing platform where users watch a a billion hours of videos every day. To get started, you can uh, create YouTube channel for your brand where you can upload videos for your subscribers to view, like, comment, and share. Besides being the second big, biggest social media site, YouTube is also often known as the second largest search engine after Google. In YouTube, uh, you can get money if you upload videos in YouTube and the viewer is much. You can get money. Okay. Next is Messenger. Messenger used to be messaging feature feature uh, with within Facebook and science science at 2011. Facebook has made Messenger into a standalone application by itself and greatly expanded on its features. Uh, Business can now advertise, create chatbot, send newsletter, and more on Messenger. These features have given business myriad of new ways to exchange and connect with their customers. Next is WeChat. WeChat grew from a messaging application, just like WhatsApp, just like Sam Messenger, into an all-in-one platform. Besides messaging and calling, users can uh, now use WeChat to shop online and make payment offline, transfer money, make reservation, book taxis, and more. WeChat is most popular in China and some parts of Asia. Okay. Next is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is now more than just a resume and job search site. It has evolved into a professional social media site where introducing experts share content, network with one another, and build their personal brand. It has also become a place for business to establish their thought leadership and authority in their industry and attract talent to their company. Okay, if you want to search the job for easily, you can search in this application or this website, that is LinkedIn, because LinkedIn uh, is application for job search site. Next is Snapchat. Snapchat is a social media application that focuses on sharing photos and short video as canals and snaps. Snapchat, some Instagram. It made the stories format popular, which have eventually proliferated on other social media platforms like Instagram. But the rise of Instagram stories seemed to have interest. Snapchat's growth and marketers' interest in using Snapchat for their brands in general. Okay. Next is Telegram. Telegram is similar to my social messaging application and is often known for how secure it is as a messaging application. There are several ways brands can make use of Telegram besides providing one-on-one customer support. For example, brands can create chatbots for the Telegram platform or make use of Telegram's channel feature to broadcast message to an unlimited number of subscribers. Okay. Last is Tumblr. Tumblr is microblogging. Microblogging as Blogspot and WordPress and social networking site for sharing text. microblogging. Okay? Not sharing text, but not just sharing text, but can sharing photos, links, videos, audios, and more. People share a wide range of things on Tumblr, from photos to art to fashion. Okay. Okay. Next presentation is Android emulator. So in this presentation, I want to explain about Android emulator. Okay. Uh, Android emulator is a hardware device or software program that enables one computer system, also known as a host, to imitate the functions of another computer system, known as GUI system. It enables the host system to run software, prepare device, and other and other components which are designed for the GUI system. Emulator can be of different types, replicating such as hardware, software, operating system, or CPU. However, in most access, uh, in most cases, a hardware architecture is uh, to provide an environment similar to a GUI system. Emulators regenerate an original computer environment with the help of software and hardware. The process of creating our authentic emulator is complex and time consuming, but once created, it provides the authentication of the original computer digital object without the need for the original system. Emulators are applied to recreate the hardware and software environment of computer system on different machine. Once emulator is complete, users can access application or the operating system on the emulated system, and the original software can run on the host system. To the users, the experience is the same as as if they were using the original GUI system. Emulators are usually composed of three components. Okay, first is CPU emulator. Second is memory subsystem emulator, and the third is different input or output device emulator. Okay, so I want to explain about uh, something emulator Android. Okay, first is mistake. When it comes to Android emulators, BlueStack is our first choice. First choice. BlueStack is first choice. BlueStack is one of the best emulators to play games. Why? Because it is very powerful. Okay, BlueStack is very powerful. In fact, uh, in fact, in fact, they claim that they are 4 times faster than your typical smartphone. BlueStack is available for Microsoft Windows or macOS, so you can play Android games of your operating system. However, if you use an old computer that has not much RAM and a weak CPU, don't download BlueStack. It uses a lot of computer resource when running Android phone application. Okay, next is Memu emulator Android. Memu is really uh, relatively and Memu is a new application player emulator in comparison to the others. Uh, to the others, launched Memu in 2015, 2015 years, 15 2015. The Memu Play uh, is focused on gaming. Memu is focused on gaming. Uh, Regarding the speed, this Android emulator gives similar results as Nox, uh, and BlueStack. One of the most important features of Memu Android emulator is it is support uh, support for both AMD and NVIDIA chips. It also supports different Android version like Android Jelly, like Android Jelly Bean, Android KitKat, and Android Lollipop. While Memo emulator uh, advocates for high performance gaming, the graphic performance is relatively poor. I saw textures and smoothness missing. Texture and smooth smoothness missing in comparison to other application player. Okay, next is Nox player. Nox player emulator especially targets Android gamers. Okay, although the emulator works perfectly fine for other Android application and enjoying the whole Android experience. It is best suited for playing massive games like PUBG, PUBG, or just dislike, Free Fire, and another. Nox is the best part of Nox emulator is that is free with no sponsored ads at all. No sponsored ads in Nox Player. in Nox application. The Nox player allows you the Nox players allows you to map keys of keyboard, mouse, and gamepad. You can even assign keyboard keys for gestures, for stance, for mapping search, for sweeping right. Also, you can specify the CPU and RAM usage in the setting option Nox player to get the best gaming results. Okay, next is Kao player. Just like other Android gaming emulators out there, Kao player focus on delivering lag-free gaming experience with a lightweight software. Cow player is free of cost, yet you might see few ads here and there. The application player is easy to install and navigate through the application. It also co-player supports keyboard mapping and gamepad emulation, such as uh, Nox player. The, the downside from co-player of this Android emulator is sometimes freezes out of the blue. Also, the player is a little buggy and makes it difficult for the user to uninstall the Android emulator. Okay, next is Genymotion. Genymotion is not casual Android emulator. It is only targeted at developers. If you developers, you can play Genymotion. The Android simulator lets you test application on uh, on a variation on a variety of virtual device with different version of Android and Android SDK and Android SDK and Android Studio. It even it even works Mac operating system and Linux. Science Genymotion is included toward developers. It is equipped with lots of developer friendly equipped with lots of developer friendly feature, and it might not be the right choice for people looking for Android gaming experience. Okay, Genymotion is not support for Android gaming, not for Android gaming. Okay, uh, last is Android Studio. Okay, Android Studio is a development IDE from Google itself and especially caters to developers. It basically comes with a bunch of tools and links to help developers build and test their application. Uh, Android Studio has a built-in emulator, but packs fewer features in compression to gain motion. Compression to gain motion. The emulator is unquest. The emulator is not for general usage and playing heavy games. Uh, Android Studio is stuck to set up, but favorite of many developers. Okay, if you developers Android, you can make application. Uh, you can coding or learning for coding in Android Studio. Okay, if you want make application and the application go to into Google Play Store, you can make application with Android Studio, but you must coding the app. You must coding in Android Studio. Okay, uh, Android Studio is very uh, very very expensive for developer Android. Uh, okay. Thanks for uh, that for me. Thanks for all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.